want to talk to you about collaboration in presentation. Most people don't take that opportunity. What they do is they orchestrate, they get it down, and they give a standard presentation that only goes one way. I'm not opposed to that. I'm a public speaker. I do that. What I want you to consider is there are times where there's some serious advantages to interacting with your audience. Not just the Q&A at the end, but during the presentation, because you're going to be able to show something that you can't with traditional presentation. You can show collaboration. So let's say you're in a sales pitch and the people who are going to decide who to go with care about collaboration. They care about being listened to. They care about being heard. This could be an amazing opportunity to interact with them as you go. So you talk about a piece of the presentation and you get to a stopping point and you say, hey, listen, before we go on, we want to hear from you. What thoughts did we churn up? What questions do you have? Let's just take one or two now before we move on. And suddenly you're interacting. All the better is people who care about interaction, they want to be heard. They want to be listened to. They want to get their own opinions weighed in, even on your presentation. Well, write down what they say and let them see that you're actively listening to them. So I worked with a group just coming from, and they had some resistance to that idea. And I think what it was is they wanted to control. And that's fair. If we throw in the variable of interacting, then what happens to time? What if we don't get to cover everything? So it's a choose by advantage. Choose the advantage of controlling and being able to get out everything you want to say and being able to show a well-orchestrated, honed presentation, or choose a different advantage, which is we're going to show them that we actively listen to them, that their opinions weigh into our thinking, and we present a bit and then we interact and then we write it down and they see us and then we maybe do something with what we write down. So it took some teeth pulling, but I got the client to do that. And at the core, they thought it was going to be hard. It sounded like a new skill, but it's the same thing that happens in Q&A anywhere, right? And it's more like what we do all day long in our work. So it's a natural skill set. You can bring it into your presentation, and then you can show something that normal presentation can't, which is collaboration.